Hello and welcome again. It's me, Mr. D. We're back here just having started round 11 and focusing on color changing and learning a couple of methods for changing colors in your work using our happy little taco. I did several stitches into the round, 5 to be exact, and in this video we're going to complete round 11. So remember, we are working back loops only. We're sneaking under those tails, wrapping our yarn around the hook, pulling up that loop, yarning over again, and pulling through. We want to make sure that these tails get pulled through. We don't want them super loose inside of these stitches that we're crocheting around them. We also don't need to pull them really tight. We do not want to misshape our happy little taco. You might not be so happy if we did that. Things would be a little too tight, a little too firm there, and then the shape of it would be affected. And we don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to just keep working in the back loops, single crochet in each single crochet around. Now you can see we're getting closer to being beyond the brown tail that we started with, so we'll see how much we're left with. One thing you can kind of do is just hang on to those so that it doesn't try to slip through. And we kind of give it a tug. Make sure we get around as much of that tail as we can. That helps to lock that color in, just like going around this yellow helps to lock that in place as well. And you can see we got this little loose tail here. We'll see how it behaves for us and whether we'll snip it off or just leave it inside. Because honestly, these tails are going to be inside this taco. No one's going to see them. We just don't want it to pull through to the front. I think we're good. We just have this little tiny piece of brown there. It's hard to see it. I think he's going to be all right. And we'll continue working around the yellow tail until we've gone past that. And you can see working in the back loops, we're getting this ridge of the front loop and also these little spikes from the back loop. And that's the way it looks when you do it. Okay, so we'll just keep going around here for round 11. Keep track of our tail. Don't let it get wild on us. You can see that tail color there is kind of loose, so it's showing through a little bit, but we have encased it in the brown. And so what you can do, remember I said how you can pull that a little bit. Watch, pull it, and then it's not as obvious. It's still in there, but the stitch really hides it. And we're not going to see that side of the work anyway when our little taco is done. That side is going to be the inside of the taco, so we will not see any of that, but I just like to give it a little tug and make sure that we have that encased as well as we can so it doesn't try to pull out. So our tail stays firmly in place. Another nice thing about color changing rounds, if the round is one color all the way, but it's different than the last round, you can see very easily when the round is over. Oops, see, some of the yellows tried to come through there, so we'll just frog that tiny little bit and try it again. If you get into the middle of a strand of yarn, sometimes it'll split, and you just have to kind of rework it so that you get the best result possible, the best looking work that you can. Okay, I'm going to just pull some more brown up. Getting near the end of this yellow tail. Not going to be much longer. I think I may not try to go over that. I don't know. Judgment call at this point. I may try it. There's a little bit left. I might be able to pull it through and kind of give it a tug here and anchor it to the back. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll have a little bit more of that yellow tail showing than we did the brown. Sorry again about some of this focus issue. There we go. All right. So we don't have to worry about working around any more tails for the rest of this round. And it's a little bit easier. We don't have to keep track of the tail. Now we just stitch away to the end of round 11. Glad that you're joining me, and it seems like a lot of you are enjoying the videos. If you enjoy a stitch along like this, where I go round by round or row by row or little bit by little bit, please let me know. If there's a particular project that you'd like to see done, a tutorial given, a particular stitch that you would like to see me include in a tutorial video, please let me know in the comments. I do hold all of my comments for review. That way I keep myself accountable for answering any and all comments that I receive. It also allows me to kind of keep the comments if family appropriate, because I know there are different age groups that watch my channel, and I'm not going to allow any kind of inappropriate comments. So I do hold all of my comments for review, but I do encourage you to make comments if you like to. I will include them if they are appropriate. So here you can see we have reached the end of round 11. Okay. We'll see you again next time for round 12. Goodbye for now.